Yo, what up, y'all? B Hayes here, coming to you with another video. This is a MyLeague online fantasy draft with 30 users. MyLeague, aka My NBA online, 30 users. I am the Chicago Bulls, and I have pick number 29. 29, almost the last pick, but the good thing about having pick number 29 is I get back-to-back picks, basically. But this is a draft. I'm going to show y'all all my picks. Y'all can let me know how I did. Again, this is a fantasy draft for online My NBA 2K24. Yes, NBA 2K24. We are here. So check it out. First pick on the board was Giannis, of course. Giannis is a demon in this game, even better than he was last year. Feel like he can dribble a little bit better this year. Just a demon. But Giannis was the first pick. Second pick was LeBron James. Third pick was Devin Booker. Kind of unexpected. That's actually really high, but Devin Booker is pretty good on this game. So I'm going to let the first round play out a little bit, and then we'll get to my pick. After my pick, after the first round, then we'll start just skipping directly to my picks. And I'm going to talk a little bit about each player, how they are this year on 2K24. Ja Morant, as you can see, with number 4. Haven't played with Ja on this game. I know last year he was a demon, and slashers were OP. This year, slashers are not as OP, so I'm wondering how he is this year. Curry goes out to Ja. Curry is a dog on this game. He is a beast. Y'all got to test him out. Then Curry, then Wemby, then Doncic at number 7. And number 8, we got Tatum. At number 9, we got Jokic. Now, I knew Wemby was going to go high. Y'all already know Wemby is top. Thought he was going to go top 5, but he went top 10. So, we got KD at number 10. So, again, we got Giannis, LeBron, D-Book, Ja, Curry, Wemby, Doncic, Tatum, Jokic, KD at number 10. Again, I'm the Bulls. I have pick number 29, as you can see at the bottom right. Embiid goes 12. Man, y'all let me know how y'all liking NBA 2K24 so far. We got Kawhi at number 13. My thoughts, defense is a lot better, but it's a lot of wonky and weird animations still in the game. They seem like they just put in maybe a little bit too many animations, and they just trigger off whenever. So that I don't like. It is better than 2K23, I believe, so far, but it's not the best. So there you see you got Anthony Davis at 16, Dame Lillard 17. Anthony Edwards number 18. He's really good on this game. They improved his form. Same as Anthony Davis, they improved his form. And Jimmy Butler, they improved his form as well. It's a lot smoother. So Jimmy Butler is at 19 and Kyrie Irving at 20. I'm coming up in 9 more picks. I'm at 29. Only good thing about having a pick late in the draft is you get back-to-back. So we'll see what I do with it. You see De'Aaron Fox goes next at pick number 21. So we're first round, pick number 22. Zion Witt at 24 in the first round. Zion, his stamina is still bad on this game, just like last year. So I don't know why they did that. I guess because he get hurt a lot, but he's dang near unusable. Trae Young goes at number 24. So we have pick number 25. I'm coming up in 4 picks. LaMelo goes next, 26. So now I'm starting to really think of who I'm gonna get. I'm looking to see. I got 2 back-to-back picks basically coming up. It's a pick and then another user, and then me. So basically back-to-back. But we are 26 here, as you can see. Harden before Zion was picked. Trey and Ball. We got Banchero. I was looking at Banchero. His form is much improved from last year, so I really wanted to test him out and get him. Now I'm looking at Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm looking. Jaylen Brown went after Banchero. So now I am on the board. Jamal Murray went right before me. I'm looking. I'm kind of already know who I want. Porzingis. He's a demon on this game. Kristaps Porzingis can play power forward, which makes him an instant mismatch. So I just got to make sure I get a good center, a good defensive center to back him up, so he can play the center and Porzingis can play the 4. So that was my pick. Then Garland went. And it's crazy. Some people go crazy with Garland, and some people just absolutely terrible with Garland. So he's kind of hit or miss. I personally don't like his jump shot, so I can't use him. He's similar to D. Mitch though, but can't dunk as good, and then his jump shot is not as good. But that's Darius Garland. Y'all let me know if y'all like Darius Garland on NBA 2K or not. So I was checking out Cade, a tall point guard, 6'7". He's got solid defense. He can kind of just do everything well. Nothing too great, but everything pretty well. Now I was looking at Zoe. Not necessarily for this pick, but ended up getting Zach LaVine. Y'all know I had to go with the Chicago Bulls, since I am the Bulls and it's my favorite team. So Zach LaVine, Malachi Bridges was picked right before me, which is a good 3-and-D. Garland. And right after my Zach LaVine pick, Bam was picked. His form is a lot better this year. Bam Adebayo. Kind of wanted to test him out on 2K24. I never played with him on 2K23, so we'll see. You got Marcus Smart going after Zach and going after Bam. The nice little pick up there. I'm trying to see, because I'm coming up here in round 3. Round 4, I'm coming up. So I'm trying to get together who I'm going to pick here. John Collins goes right before me. So end of round 3. I go Jonathan Isaac. Y'all know anything about Jonathan Isaac? Y'all know he is a beast defensively. 6'10", small forward. So that works out well for NBA 2K. 6'10", small forward. Then I just said, F it, I'm going to fully commit. I went Ben Simmons. So now the defense is crazy. I got Isaac on the wing. I got Ben Simmons. And then I got KP at the 4 spot. Man, defense is crazy. Ben Simmons can't shoot for nothing, but he'll lock you up. He'll take your best player out the game. And that's why I got him on 2K. So my pick is coming up here. 5th round, pick 29. So I got a point guard, I got a shooting guard, I got a small forward, and I got a power forward. So I'm probably looking for a center here to complete my start lineup. Ben can also come off the bench if I get a good enough point guard. So I get Steven Adams. Great match with Kristaps Porzingis. Steven Adams. Really good at rebounding. Really good at locking down the paint. So Porzingis can kind of stretch the floor. You can't double off Porzingis either. If I do post up with Adams, Porzingis can stretch the floor. So I feel like that was a good pick. Y'all let me know in the comment section how I'm doing so far with the pick. I had pick number 29, remember? So I was at the end of the draft. So I'm trying to make the most of what I can do with that pick. Patrick Williams goes before me, and I'm up on the clock. This is pick number 2 of round 6. Pick number 2 of round 6. Patrick Williams just went right before me. So now I'm thinking, get my bench in order. Got to get a backup for Ben Simmons. Got to get a backup for the center position, Adams. Got to get me right. I'm looking at Spencer. Spencer is a demon. He's a great backup point guard to have on 2K. So I'm looking at him. Looking at his badges. Solid badges. He's 6'5" point guard, 74 defense, and 80 plus 3 ball. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab Spencer. So I was looking at Cam Reddish there. I know Cam Reddish was a beast and a sleeper, 2K23, but I went with Dinwiddie to back up Ben Simmons, or to start over Ben Simmons and bring Ben Simmons off the bench. So Spencer Dinwiddie is my backup / starting point guard, overall 81. He actually used to be on the Bulls in real life, so that was kind of cool to get him and Zach LaVine, the gang, the Bulls gang. So pick coming up here, round 7, pick number 29. So this draft was originally supposed to go 10 rounds, but the admin messed up and simmed it early, so we only got 8 rounds in, but I only got 7 picks because he simmed it in the middle of the 8th round. So yeah, that's that. So I believe this is second to last pick here of mine. But I'm on the clock here, round 7, pick 29. My last 2 picks, basically back to back because this admin simmed early. So Abaji, I got Abaji. He is a beast on 2K23. I don't know if I like him that much on 2K24. Form is a little iffy, kind of slow. But he was a demon on 2K23, so I took a chance. Just grabbed him. He can play shooting guard. He can play small forward. So he can just kind of be my bench wing 3 and D. Also looking at Josh Okogie. I do want to try him out on 2K24 eventually in one of these drafts. But this current one, I didn't get him. I went with Abaji instead. Abaji also progresses very well. So Josh Green is another player I want to try out on 2K24 MyLeague. So I will be getting him in a future one.
My pick is coming up for round 8. This is round 8. I'm looking here for probably a big man, a power forward, center. I got my small forward, I got my point guard, I got my small forward in Abaji, and I got my point guard in Dinwiddie. So looking for a bigger player here to kind of back up Adams, maybe back up KP, maybe. So I'm looking at Watford. Every time I play against Watford, people seem to do really good with him. So his stats wasn't all the way there, but he has a really nice form and a good jumper. So I got 50 seconds here, round 8. Pick number 2, which will be the last pick for me because of the accidental sim. This will be my last pick, and then I will show you my full roster and kind of my starting lineup, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for the MyLeague online draft, 30 users. I'm looking at Kevin Love. Kevin Love's shot is smooth. It was smooth last year. It's smooth this year. He also has a high rebound, but I know he's really slow. I'm thinking he would be good to stretch the floor because people like to play zone when they see Ben Simmons. So Kevin Love would be good, kind of the backup for Porzingis. But I end up going with Robert Covington, who is from Chicago. So I had to represent again. So my team: Ben Simmons, you see, Zach LaVine, Kristoff, Porzingis, Steven Adams, Jonathan Isaac, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Robert Covington. And I was going to plan on getting a center. So Robert Covington can play power forward center, but I'm not going to play him at center. I'll play him at power forward behind Porzingis or with Porzingis. I was planning on getting another center here to back up Steven Adams. So Steven Adams and Porzingis can start, and then my backup center could play center, and then Rocco can play power forward. So I was looking here, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to pick a backup center because admin accidentally simmed it, and that happens. I mean, he said he was trying to put on auto draft and he accidentally simmed it, so it happens. That's what happens when you don't run your own league, which I do. Speaking of own league, I run mines, and mines will be starting up late October around the NBA season. I like to start it a little bit later, 2 months, a month or two after the game drops, so everybody can get that My Player mode out of their system. Everybody be on that in the beginning of the year, then they kind of migrate over to MyLeague and my team. Once the NBA season actually starts, they want to play with the players. So here you can see he sammed it early, and then I'm just going to show you my team and the players that I got that were auto drafted, because we sammed it in the 8th round. So I got 8 players, and CPU drafted the rest of my team for me. So here's a look at my team. I got KP, Zach LaVine, Dinwiddie, Adams, Isaac, and then the CPU drafted McConnell for me. I drafted Ben and Abaji and Rocco, and the CPU drafted O'Neal, Victor, Primo, McLaughlin, and Kaminsky. That's who they drafted for me, who have terrible contracts, but I think Primo is making like 20 million. But yeah, that's a different story. My cap is shot because of the sim, but that's my team. Y'all let me know how I drafted. Again, if you're looking to get in my league, it's going to be really hard, but I mean, you can always hit me up in the comment section. But yeah, man, that's B-Hayes. I'm signing out. Y'all have a good one.